All right. All right. We working in the domain two of the NBCOT exam. If you don't know what it is, it's an exam after you finish the OTA school and you have to, take an exam so you can be certified to treat patients. But I'm studying for it like way before I need to start studying for it. And hopefully this is going to help me pass. So unfortunately, you have to study with me. So end the video right now if you don't want to study with me. All right, if you do, just follow and maybe I'll do some more if I get some more follows or some likes with this. Let me know if I pronounce anything wrong and you just want to be a critic and you just want to like make me feel terrible. But if you don't, just hang out with me. All right, so we're working on domain two. And this answer has only three options, so this one may be a little bit harder. So, anyways, I'll read. A student who is in the third grade has illegible handwriting due to a mild sensory processing disorder. The student does not space letters or words uniformly on the paper. What is the first handwriting solution the coder should use to help improve the student's handwriting? All right. A, encourage the teacher to allow the student extra time to complete desktop activities. Why we're on a desktop activities? Okay, whatever. B, provide the student with a keyboard and computer to use for written assignments. Or C, have the student write on a paper with raised lines and use a finger to guide spacing. We'll let that one cook for a little bit. So whenever I'm doing these questions, practice exam questions, I am really reading over it over and over again. That could be good or that could be bad. It's just that sometimes, I overthink sometimes and then that gets the best of me. So I'm just gonna hit the key points in this question so I can remember to like just log in and just pick the best possible answer. So for me, when I'm reading this question, the students in the third grade, boom. Handwriting's bad, boom. Mild sensory processing disorder. So something with the sensory. And the problem is the students not spacing, not putting space letters, like putting a space in between the letters. So boom, letters, space, and then writing again. So what would be the first handwriting solution? What would I tell the client first to do? And I feel like having the student write on a paper with raised lines will help. Like, I know for me, I got bad handwriting. So like write on a paper with raised lines and then use the finger to like put a space in between each word. I feel like a third grader can understand that effectively. But let me not jump to conclusions and try to figure out why the other answers are not the answer. So for B, provide the student with a keyboard. We're trying to teach this kid how to write. Why are we providing him with a keyboard and computer for written assignments? That's kind of messed up. The kid can write. It's just that like he has a mild sensory processing disorder. Encourage the teacher to allow the students extra time. Yeah, that'll be nice and all, but not all kids gonna have extra time to do anything. But extra time to complete desk activity. You know what? We're sticking with C for sure. Let's see if we get this one right. And pray for me, Lord. Have mercy. Please let me get this right because I feel like I'm really confident with this one. And we are correct. All right. The rationale for this, the student, the coder should first allow a low technology solution before processing to a high technology option or classroom accommodations. Okay, so in simplest terms, just handling it at the lowest level could possibly be the best thing that you could do. So that pretty much makes sense. All right, well, I don't know if you watched my last video, but the first two I got right. This 3 for 3. Let's go 4 for 4. All right, let's go to the next one. Hey, I'm feeling good with this. If you want to get on my team and root for me, that would be nice. Follow me and watch me pass my exam. I mean, like my exam's not going to be for a while, but like, yeah, root for me. I don't know what the heck. All right, next question. This one's also in domain 2. All right. So a 14-month-old child has a persistent symmetrical tonic neck reflex. A 14-month child has a persistent symmetrical tonic neck reflex. Due to a developmental delay, this reflex would be most evident when the coda has the child attempt to do which of the following intervention activities. I hate reading questions and I don't have no idea what it is. So I covered something like this in class, but for some reason I cannot remember exactly what the STNR is, like symmetrical tonic neck reflex. But we're going to try to work through it because I'm not going to know everything on the exam. That's the one thing about this. You can't like get messed up on if you mess up one thing. And if you don't know anything, you got to choose the best answer anyway. All right. So the answers are: maintain a upright position when seated, move arms and legs reciprocally for crawling, or C, grasp and release a 1-inch block. Okay, so grasp and release a 1-inch block. Neck symmetrical tonic neck reflex. I feel like C don't got nothing to do with it. I'm gonna go maintain an upright position when seated. No, I'm gonna go move arms and legs periodically for crawling. I don't know this one. This one, I might be cooked on this one. So I did the first three, got those right. We're on the fourth one. If I get this right, I'll go to the next one. How about that? All right. So I'm gonna go most likely move arms, 14-month-year child, persistent. Okay. If I was a 1 year and 2-month-old child and had development delays for symmetrical tonic neck reflex due to developmental delays, this reflex would most be evident when the coda has a child attempt to do which of the following interventions activities. Tonic neck reflex. I feel like it has to do with the moving arms and legs for crawling, because why would a all right, so we know it's out of A and B. Maintain an upright position when seated, or B, move arms and legs reciprocally. I'm not saying that word right. Please correct me in the comments, please. It is reciprocally for crawling. All right. The child attempts to do which of the following interventions activities? Now we're gonna say crawling, man. Is a kid crawling at 1.5? I mean 1 and 2 months? I feel like they still crawling. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. Because I feel like a kid's gonna be crawling still there. Boom, we got that motherfucking answer right. Let's go. All glory to God. Ooh, I need to stop cussing. All right, anyways. All right. So the reason why we got this right is when in a crawling position with neck and extension, the symmetrical tonic neck reflex. Okay, neck and extension. The symmetrical tonic neck reflex causes extensions of the arms. Inflection in the legs makes it difficult to coordinate movement of the extremities. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna write this down. How about that? We'll study. Let me grab. Oh, here's a pen. Give me 1 second. So just so you know what I'm writing, to make sure I come back and study this again, I'm gonna write down and review it.